Alright, we are live here with the ROX mods, and we're gonna stop that double. There we go, that should fix that. Alright. So, it is a track loans Roadcourse race. It's actually been a while since the last one. Both the Patriot Grand Prix and SGP Roadcourse features last year could not be held due to inattendance, so this is the first time in a long coming. We got 7 cars lined up for today's race so far. We'll see if any more potentially join. We know Twin potentially might make an entry if he's here on time. Jack Pro expressed an interest. We'll see if he wakes up in time. But that being said, we're going to put the yellow lights on. So go in the car if he goes. If they don't go, you can still go. So you can pass Evan. He's AFK. That's good. Okay. Going to be a 5-minute long qualifying here. Got the stream up on announcements for those that want to watch. So we make our way through the carousel. It's a little freeze on my part, my bad. Here we'll take a back start. But there's some interesting drivers in the lineup today. Of course, to mention Garam, the RI Club, a couple of heavy hitters that made their way up into the field. Make our way down the back straight. Looks like Raph has spun around, but we are preparing to go green. And there's your green flag call. Green flag's out. Our cars are going to make speed up down into the final little kink here. And alright, Club will start us off 5 minutes ago. Sure, qualifying. Connor hitting the outside wall off of 1. But we'll be watching the RI Club. A very tricky track. That third turn, Faux Rouge, notoriously very difficult, especially this year. The gravity's been set down to the ROX mods, makes them a little bit on the slower side as it goes, about 10 seconds slower, I believe, than last year, or than the last running. Funnily enough, has been intentional for drivability, but does make Faux Rouge very difficult. Here comes the RI Club into the chicane. Evan Varney right behind, and then there's Garam in third. Dakota and Connor starting to get at it. Meanwhile, your first time is a 54.516, quickly beaten by Garam FX2 at 54.293. We got a couple of laps here in qualifying. I almost put on Eurobeat. Here goes Garam side by side with Evan Varney. Evan Varney's the winner. He's won both the oval races today. He's looking to go 3 for 3. He's had a 5-race win streak in the ROX mods. Even managed to take home a road course win at Hoosier. So he is running fierce, looking to potentially fight for fight for another win here, and the RI Club gets loose off the chicane. That's a big issue for him. We saw a mistake made by the RI Club earlier. Meanwhile, side by side for pack lead as a virtual determiner of whether qualifying will be done in 5 or 6 laps here. Got a purple sector 1 out of Evan Varney. The Wolf Team Racing number 66. Garam getting loose into the carousel. That allows a bit of a clear track here for the Wolf Team Racing number 66, driven by Evan Varney. He's running with a purple sector 1. Garam was looking good, but that second sector is going to be a little rough. Loose off of the hairpin for Garam. Just going to have to run with what it can this lap. So far holds the top time on the board. Evan Varney with a green sector 2. It looks faster than anybody else's. Could be going for quick time down the front straightaway. Evan Varney goes to the top of the board with a 54.212. Garam FX2 has a purple sector 3, so there is ground to make here. It could be diving potentially into the 53s. Only about 2 minutes left here in qualifying. Very short Got about 5 laps to work with, maybe 6, if the leaders here can get things done in time. Judging by the way things are running, I believe they will have about 6 laps. Comes Evan Varney and Guillermo down the hairpin, about to reach the first lap car. I believe that is Golden Bonnie, otherwise known as Raf. Portuguese man. Their first time out in the ROX mods, I believe the only first timer, at least in today's race. And Evan goes quicker, 54.005. Guillermo's looking pretty good too with a purple sector 2. Couldn't string things together. Meanwhile, the RI Club, purple sector 3. RI Club just needs to string together a clean lap and he could be right up on pace with these other leaders. Dakota with a 56.003 so far in 4th place. Connor in 5th. Make our way down the hill. And the RI Club seems to be frozen through the club sector. We're running here with just about 40 seconds to go. RI Club is still not quite going, and I think he's just disconnected. White flag is out for Evan Varney. Once you guys cross the line, as well as for you, Raf, that'll be it for your qualifying. Once you have one to go. Hopefully the RI Club could rejoin in time, but it looks like this will be their run. They're so far still set for 3rd place starting position. They have good pace. If they can string it together during the rest of the race, he's rejoined. But we'll teleport you once everyone is done. I mean, it's already the last lap, so there's not really much to make up here. Evan Varney and Guillermo both making the way down the back straight into the chicane. Evan down under the SSC bridge on the last stretch here. Can he go for a quicker time? Can he go for a 23? Evan Varney down the front straightaway, not going to happen. However, Evan Varney secures a pole position. Once you guys are done, you can head to the pit lane. Actually, no, the front straight. We'll be lining up at a 45-degree angle diagonally by position. Here you go, the RI Club. Alright. So once you guys cross the line, you'll be done. And how is this going to work here? We'll have you guys line up diagonally on the front straight. That's okay. You can head back out. Doesn't change anything. There's no timer. There's no need for pit stops today. Can you guys line up on the left side of the road? Other side, Evan. Yep. You'll be lining up diagonally. Here, if you could put your tires on the asphalt, because I feel like it might be a little bit slippery. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so 3rd place is going to be the RI Club, 4th place is going to be Dakota, 5th place will be Connor, 6th place will be Matt Watts, 7th place today going to be Raf. Alright, Connor, if you could back it up a little bit, try to put your rear lefts on that white line. You guys put your rear lefts on the white line, please. Same for you, Dakota. Just back up. Okay, I'll do it for you. Once you guys are lined up, please hop out. Okay. We're going to start clearing out extra cars. I will leave Jack Pro and Twins cars in case they do join in time. They will have till lap 4. Huh, I just realized Evan's in Jack Pro's usual car, so... Also, I'm in the 24. Yeah. Usually Jack Pro's car. Formerly Shive. Shive has a 7 car ever since we switched chassis. Yeah, it's okay. Well, I mean, American. American that's fast as hell. Alright, we're going to clear out the rest of the cars. We'll be doing 2 pace laps, and then we'll go green. Once we do the national anthem, and then, of course, run the show. Alright. Just a few cars to remove here. Welcome back. Want to know the key to turn your engine off? That will be the F key. Alright. Guys who face the flag on the front straight, we'll be playing the national anthem shortly. Alright. No, it did not, but drivers, when you are ready, head to your cars. I will allow you, Caden, to start from the back of the field, but if you cannot show pace, you fall over 4 laps down, then you will, or take the 24. Then you'll, if you fall over 4 laps down, then you will be taken out of the race. Just be aware of that. Wait for them to pass you. So again, once you guys are ready, head in your cars. I think everyone is. Alright, so let's go to your lineup. Got some party music to bring out. Alright. From the back to the front, in the... Actually, taking over the 24, we'll start 8th place. It'll be Caden Larson. He's taking a pit start. He'll be waiting for the field to make his way by. But on the front straight, in 7th place, the 41 DGS car, taken up today. The formerly Cole Chandler car, taken up today by Golden Bonnie. In the 6th place spot, we got the number 77, driven by Mats Watts. The CCM car, number 75, will take up the top 5. Back in 5th place. As you go to your 4th place car, the number 57 Pepsi car in red, white, and blue, taken over by Dakota. Now to your podium, the American Ferrari will be driven, the number 7 will be driven by the R8 Club. In the GGS Cheese Wedge of 45A, 2nd place, it is going to be Giram FX2. And familiarly, in your pole position, the Wolf Team Racing number 66 is going to be driven by Evan Varney. So, that being said, I think we are just about ready. Go in the car ahead of you goes. We're going to call the yellow right now. Going to have 2 pace laps. Kid, and wait for the field to pass you. You'll be taking a rear place start. Oh, we got... just go. Try to filter back into the position. Alright, it's going to be a 30-lap race. Kaden, you're good to go. Alright, well, Evan's going to be your pole sitter for today's race. He's had 5 race wins in a row. Just an unstoppable driver. Going to go for 6. He has won every feature he's entered. However, the car right behind him has won the only road course feature so far this weekend. That is Gearum FX2, the 45A, a heavy competitor, except for. Indeed. It is 4. Sorry. Well, Evan Varney here going for 5. And 5 in a row is performance we haven't seen since the likes of drivers like Twin Triple V6. That'd be an absolutely legendary spree here. But he has a very difficult competitor right behind the 45A. I saw him in the Porsche Cup race. He was just an unstoppable driver. He knows how to take his car to the next level. So, if there's anyone here that I have high hopes for, it's going to be Evan Varney. He'll be fixing Caden's laps. Oh, never mind, he's back there. Looks like Caden's having some issue. Oh, your leader. Remember not to pass until you cross the start-finish line. That was the first pace lap. We do 2 pace laps just to make sure the system is working. I think Caden's now finally crossed the line. Alright, we are making our way. Once you are down the hill, stay about 60 miles an hour. That's roughly the pace speed here. Try not to shift. If you shift, you're going to have a bad start. You're in first gear. So, stay in second gear, please. We are making our way up to the final turn. Green flag. Allowed to pass Dakota. We are making our way into turn 1. It is a clean start. Evan Varney off at the lead. Gearum FX2 right behind him to shake things up here. We clear the board. Side by side. Side by side for the lead between Evan Varney, Gearum FX2. Meanwhile, Dakota Ye side by side with the RA Club through the carousel. We're going to watch this battle for the lead. Alright, we're back. Gearum has taken the lead. We saw that at the end of the first lap. We're going to make sure the stream is still up. That's a huge moment. Okay, we are still live. That's good. That's what we like to see. Alright. Laps. I think the lag issues are out of the way now. I am very sorry about that initial lag. Gearum FX2 has taken the lead from the first lap. Evan Varney has fallen back to second. There's the RA Club and the American Ferrari right behind. I don't really know what happened in that initial lag spike. Thankfully, this is a road course race. I would have called for a caution had that been on an oval. So, very fortunate. Connor has absorbed the 4th place spot. It's most likely an issue that came out of Dakota. So let's watch the lead here once again. 3-car pack here for the lead, a battle on the podium. And today's CC limit, I hope I changed the CCs. Let me check the logs, make sure I did. Yeah, I did. So the CC limit for today's race, I must remind you, will be 20. If you do get to that point, you will get a time penalty of 5 seconds. It'll be added to you post-race. I don't think that should be an issue, as long as you try to stay clean. It's pretty difficult generally to get cuts here. Just a couple of grassy turns. Here MFS2 says that he sets a sub 54. Here I'm saying a sub 54, 53.740. But Evan Varney with an issue. He hits a wall off of 1. That's a lot of ground if he wants to make up back to get into the lead. That is going to set today's podium, at least a battle for the lead, between Guillaume FX2 and the RI Club. Guillaume building ground. And again, as I mentioned, he was unstoppable in the Porsche Cup race. Could be seeing performance like that again. Your FX2 hits the outside wall off of 1. But Alright Club also getting a little loose off his exit of 1. And there's more trouble for Evan Varney. Could be cracking under pressure here. Dakota has climbed back to 4th place out of a mistake most likely made by Connor. We see Connor loose into 1. R4. Hayden Larson says flip. We got a flip from Matt Watts. Alright, Caden, keep going. 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 Do not fall any further back. You're going to end up being parked. Gear FX2 going to get the race back. We are yellow on the track. We are yellow on the track. We are yellow on the track. Lap cars allowed to get 1 lap back. Lap cars get a lap back. Lap cars get a lap back. That means Golden Bonnie, Caden, get your lap back. Go. Caden Larson, Raph, go. Caden Larson, Raph, go. You guys are lap cars. Get 1 lap back. That is a breath of relief for Evan Varney. Matt Watts had a flip into the chicane. Must have just miscalculated where his entry was going to be. So we're going to fly you, Mats. And your car is done, so that's tough luck. Would you like to do an interview, Mats? We'll let Twin join if he wants, but he's probably going to be too many laps down. All right, let's get an interview out with Matt Watts. We are meeting you. All right, Matt, do you have a copy?
Yes, I do.
All right, what happened there?
I don't know. I just think like I just had a bad entry there and just somehow hit the barrier and made me flip. I was even surprised I flipped that. I am completely shocked whatsoever. But it's probably because of my sleep deprivation a little bit, because I'm a little bit tired. So, you know what? Just get up into the stock I-4 race. I think I'll do pretty good on that since I'm kind of a little bit of a dirt guy, so yeah. I'll see you at 7, really. I'm gonna be helping out with the racing stuff.
All right. Well, that is tough luck. Fortunately, we go to going to Berlin next week, so that's some oval racing. I know that's what you'd like to look forward to. I forgot if that's your home state, but whatever it is, I know that's a bit
It's
more back into
actually
your
Germany.
rhythm. We saw your performance on the Friday Rotsmod race. It was actually pretty solid. So we know that's where a lot of your skill lies, is in those ovals. So, is there any thoughts about that coming into next week's race?
Yeah, I think I'll be able to do pretty good on Berlin. I really think so.
Press B or X. There's a keybind for that. But anyways, though, thank you, Mats. We're just waiting on cars to rejoin the field here, so. Twin, it should be B or X. There's a keybind. Just waiting for cars to join the field. Alright, so we intend to go green on lap 10. So we will restart the race on lap 10. We're going to have one more pace lap here, and the race will start. Trying to see if Twin could get back in time. I swear there is a button. It should be B or something. I'm not exactly sure which button it is. Well, I know V does first person. Alright, well, we're going to try to go green this lap. The lights are going out. Watch the grass. Reminder, the CC limit for today's race is 20. Minimum laps to make it to the finish will be, I believe, 27 laps. So you must complete 27 by the time the leader has. I wish somebody reminded me of that. Qualifying is not qualifying. Twin is making its way through the carousel, might have a bit of a late start here. He is several laps down. It's going to take a few laps of to get back into. It's going to take a few cautions for him to potentially rejoin the field. But today is kind of just a run for experience. There's going to be quite a few cautions actually. So, Twin kind of just out here on a track day, make our way out of the final turn. And the green flag is back out. Allowed to pass there, Club. It's a clean start. Side by side between the Club and Evan Varney. Make our way up through Faux Rouge. Guillaume FX2 into turn 4. So this is going to lead us off. Evan Varney kind of now ahead of R8 Club, making our way through the carousel. But R8 Club just right there in the rear diffuser. How about Connor making some moves here on Dakota? He's going to get loose on the turn into the hairpin. Guillaume FX2 gets loose. Evan Varney getting very loose, but he's going to keep that speed going. He'll stay ahead of the R8 Club, but Evan is losing a little bit of speed down the back straight. There's a drift coming out of that 7 American Ferrari. That allows R8 Club to make the move. Connor's made some error in the last lap. That costs him a spot. Twin Turbo V6 is going to make his way through the grind. R8 Club has made a spin off of 1 through the pit lane exit. They're just going to have to hope for something similar to happen like what happened to Matt Watts. So far, R8 Club still guaranteed a podium spot. long as he doesn't make more mistakes, he should be clear from Dakota. However, this race is back to going between Evan and Guillermo FX2. Actually, I don't know if Dakota's fallen a lap down suddenly or if he is suddenly in second. We'll see as a lap crosses through, but that's a lot of spots that suddenly changed just a matter of laps. So we'll see what the board looks like here. If Dakota has potentially absorbed second place, they have. Some pace has come out of the 57 Pepsi car. They are right ahead of their friend in the 66 Wolf Team Racing, just behind your race leader. I think the gap here with RA Club isn't too far off either. So two oval guys here taking up second and third. It's looking actually pretty strong, everything considered. Here MFX2 still ahead, has been. Meanwhile, for second place, it's a crossover move. Huge flag spike once again. Coming out through the hairpin, Evan and Varney looking around down on the left side of Dakota, just barely peeking ahead. Into the chicane we go. And off the exit, looks like Evan Varney will get it. So that puts Evan Varney back on the radar here in FX2. Triple V sits, he's out of the race, but he might be able to go for quick time points. See if that's what he desires here. Looks like the gap is fading for second place. Meanwhile, Alright Club closing down the gap little by little with Dakota. Just about a second back from a podium. I'd like to say next lap will be the halfway point, and there is Evan Varney around once again. Must have held his throttle down coming up through the crest and just caused him to get loose there. He's lost a good gap, a good chunk of time. That is going to hurt quite a bit. Fortunately for another driver, RA Club, he has made his way up to the podium. Absorb that out of the bad luck coming out of the 66 car. He's not quite out of range of fighting back. We are about halfway done with the race once your leader, Guillermo FX2, makes his way through the start-finish line. Let's talk about RA Club closing down the gap for second place. Just a few position, just side by side. He will make his way by at the end of the lap. Alright, Club into turn 4. It's got just about a bumper. Looks at the inside, Dakota. Just right behind his stick of his nose where he can. Dakota looking down the inside. Alright, Club runs it wide into the turn through to the hairpin. And it is still side by side out of the hairpin, but Alright Club carries speed on the exit. Actually solidifying his second place run. Want to again remind you guys that the CC limit for today will be 20. But as long as you don't reach 20, we should be okay. CC limit, once you hit 20, you'll get a 5-second cut. If you hit 40 CC, you'll get another 5-second, another 5-second time. Lag spike. I was looking sketchy there for the RA Club, but he looks like he's still good. Dakota right there on the rear bumper, giving him pressure where he can. Anyways, I'm going to say, if you hit 40 cuts, that'll be another 5-second penalty added on top of everything. Oh, Dakota. Oh, RA Club gets loose. Dakota will make his way through, back into second place. That was a big mistake by the 7 American Ferrari. He'll slingshot his way back through the chicane. He manages to get through the Captain America shield without too many issues. But he's going to get loose off on the front straight. He spins around. Evan Varney in view. There's Raph. He is a lap car, but Evan Varney, that mistake could be helpful for Evan Varney to absorb a podium. That's a very frustrating mistake to make here. Of course, track loans is notoriously difficult. It's really a matter of not making mistakes here, staying clean, and staying in the race. As long as you can do that, you are bound to run a good race, but it's very difficult. It's a track that genuinely tests the patience of these drivers, and it pushes them to their absolute limits. With them sliding it through the chicane, I think RA Club just about took a better line through the edge of the chicane. It's running the sausage curbs on the final corner. Very sketchy line to take, but that's a fast way around here. It's kind of a risk versus reward thing, and RA Club seems to coin on the risk factor being worth it. Evan Varney currently running a purple sector 1. Could be bound for a fast lap here. Battle for the podium once again between RA Club and Evan Varney as a crossover through the hairpin. His second sector is looking fairly solid. Make its way through chicane. It is still RA Club ever so slightly ahead, but Evan giving pressure. Oh, and Evan! He had such a good run there, but just spun out on the final turn. He went too wide, and that will cost him the podium for the time being. We are soon to be 10 to go. Dakota has exceeded his expectations for today's race. He is in second place, has a very strong shot of at least being on the podium if the RA Club catches back up. Guillermo FX2 has been untouchable. Has a good history at track loans, has just been practically unstoppable. We saw him again, as I said, in the Porsche race. He had his run, he had a win coming up to this race. So it looks like we'll be tying the win count if Guillermo FX2 strings together a win. That'll leave us with one last feature for today. That'll be the Stock I-4 race. That'll be the big determiner of who wins the most races this weekend. We have Evan Varney with his 2, but today he's made some mistakes. He qualified pole. He's made a lot of mistakes in today's race. Currently sits just one spot short of a podium. We are 10 to go. Twin Turbo V6 will be retiring. Made a late race start. Ran some laps, seemed to have some difficulties. There was not much at stake for the 32, so it seemed like that was a fairly easy choice for him to make. The RA Club spinning out on the final turn. Again, another mistake. Evan Varney back into view. But RA Club still ahead for the time being. It's really just a matter of these two making mistakes, and whoever can make the least mistakes. Track loans notoriously one of the hardest road courses on the schedule. There's a lot of breathing room for Dakota, a lot of breathing room for Guillermo FX2. Pretty much just has to make it to the finish here. It looks like Connor might be at risk of falling 2 laps down, but he still should be okay. As long as he doesn't fall 4 laps down. As long as he makes it to lap. As long as he's at lap 27 by the end of the race. He will be scored a finisher. Here's RI Club making its way by Caden Larson, slapping that outside wall off of turn 1. A very critical moment to do that. He is on the grass with Faux Rouge, struggling terribly. Here is Evan Varney making his way by. RI Club is back to speed, but he's struggling on the grass. Now has about a turn to make up here if he wants to get back to the podium. It's just been these two making mistakes one after another to determine whether or not either one of these two gets the podium. Again, a race of absolute attrition as far as it goes, and endurance of your patience. And it's just all about staying clean. One driver that has today, that is Guillermo FX2. He's been almost complete without issue. Dakota's had a bit of a turnaround. He's kind of driving a little bit more carefully. Doesn't need to push as hard. RI Club and RI Club and Evan Navarni, both of these two. Oh, Evan spins around through one. I've just been making one mistake after another. I think at this point it's just almost getting ridiculous. RI Club has made their way back into the podium. Evan Navarni spins off of one. Your leader currently has 6 to go. Not a big gap between RI Club and RI Club and Evan Varney. I don't know why I keep mistaking the two. I'd like to mention, I think it actually might be possible. There's a slight possibility here. Guillermo FX2 might actually put Evan Varney a lap down by the end of the race. If they keep on making mistakes, might see only 2 cars potentially on the lead lap by the end of today's race. We only got about 6.5 laps, almost 5 to go here. Your leader Evan Varney. Oh my god, the muscle memory is all the habits are just completely screwed over today. Guillermo FX2, 5 to go. He's pushing lap after lap. He is safe. He is secure. The RI Club is surviving on the podium spot. Evan Varney right behind. It's just been a battle of survival here to see who makes the less mistakes. Both of them are pretty well paced up with each other currently, waiting for either one of the two to crack. It does look like Evan is making up a little bit of ground here on RI Club. Your leader, Guillermo FX2, taking down the laps. RI Club under the attack by Evan Varney. 66 almost running out to the grass off of 4. They make their way by the lap car of Raph. Again, his first time out in the ROX mods. Is a unique road course feature being held on this Sunday, the day after America's 250th birthday. And he looks like Raph tapping the inside wall of the chicane. It's a close battle here for third. Guillermo FX2 making his way down the front straightaway. He's got one last kink here. He'll be there for 3 to go. Kate has fallen into the danger zone. Could potentially spell a DNF for Caden if they finish the race how many laps down. Evan looks on the inside of RI Club, but still not going to get in range. It's just right behind him. Oh, and Evan Varney does a 360 on the chicane. Does manage to kind of keep his speed going, so it's not the end of the world, but that's going to be very frustrating. That might have just about knocked out his opportunity for the podium. It's just a matter of RI Club making similar mistakes. Your leader, Guillermo FX2. We're seeing 2 to go here. So last lap for anything to go wrong. That does happen to be the case. we'll be going into overtime. Excuse me. We'll be going into overtime. Boy, would that be a shakeup. Garen making his way through the carousel. Getting a clear track for himself. Again, would like to mention the 57 Pepsi car driven by Dakota. He's had a clean race today. He's known the recipe for at least a fairly successful road course debut. Managing, again, a second place. Very strong performance here. Just have to survive it. And I don't see any reports for flips. Your leader's making the way across the start-finish line. This is the final lap. This is how the race ends, folks. The white flag could come out. If the leader passes you, this will become your final lap. Garam makes his way up the hill into the club sector. Sector 1 is looking pretty good for Garam. Watching this battle going on. Not really anything here between our club and Evan Varney. Meanwhile, Garam FX2 just behind Evan. Garam clears the hairpin. It is the first road course feature with the ROX mods here in 2 years. And Garam take home his second race here at Track Loans. He is the road course master. Making his way out of the final corner. Garam FX2 will win it at Track Loans. Going to be a battle of it'll be a battle to survive here. Dakota taking up second place. He's just a little bit ahead. Once you guys, by the way, once you guys cross the line, your races will be done. So that will be the case for Raph and Connor. All in different laps there. The lap cars making the way to the finish. Dakota is going to be at the helm of this. Currently just has to make it into second. Alright, Club has been grinding down the time. I'd like to mention Garam FX2 will solidify an even faster lap for their final lap. 53.674. Dakota will take home second. Here goes the Alright Club around! Alright Club around! He will spin across the line in third, just ahead of Evan Varney. Evan will crawl into fourth. Again, he won the last feature we had on Friday for the ROX mods. But today it looks like it's going to be a tough one. His streak is over. Garam FX2 does celebratory donuts off of 1. Alright, well it looks like today we'll be listening to the Australian anthem. Once you guys are ready, I'll teleport you to the podium. So the drivers on the podium, that will be Garam FX2, Dakota, and the Alright Club. Here, Alright, can you take one bottle? I think you are here. Right. And Garam will burn it down on the front straight. You have a saying that Aussies do know how to burn things down. I wish I had smoke in these still. Here you go, Dakota. And Garam, once you are done, hop out of your car and I'll teleport you to the podium. Once again, everyone that stays around will be interviewed. Alright. Drivers are on the podium, and we're going to find the Australian anthem. I don't think there's a robots one, so we're going to play on the VC. To the race winner from down under, Garam FX2. All right, let me see if I have a picture of the podium. I think I took one, but I want to make sure. There we go. All right, let's get our interviews out. And congratulations to Giram FX2. You have swept the Roadcourse segment of the 2026 Patriot Grand Prix. It's been a lot of different cars for you, but how did the race go?
It was pretty good. Pretty tough day in the office all around, I think. With the low gravity being quite a uniquely different thing than what we're all used to. Quite. I don't know whether to say surprised or disappointed by kind of the gap at the end there. Was the battle at the start was really nice. Just yeah, would have liked for a longer battle, but it's racing. It happens. We all. I think everyone spun, including myself in that one. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't really have much more to say than that. It definitely takes a really unique set of technique to go around these cars. I kind of tried to make it so that the car would handle like a normal ROX mod in regular conditions, and then I could drive that. So that was a really good choice. Try to adjust the car first and then drive it like normal. So yeah.
I believe your last race out, I believe, at least on a road course, that was Blackhawk Farms. You had a lot of things to say about the setups on Blackhawk Farms. I know this isn't exactly the best track to talk about setups, because I know it's a notoriously difficult one. What is your thoughts overall about the setup change with the different gravity settings?
I think the gravity itself has potential, but as I said earlier, because of the different needs for the car, that takes a lot of adjusting from the drivers, and I think it's quite a gamble to make that kind of change as late as it was for this race. I think it may need one, if we're doing events like this where we're trying to combine 2 leagues worth of events, and for starters, I'd say we'd try to move to a chassis that can support that without needing to change the workspace gravity, so that allows more practice time for the drivers, but also trying to make it so that it has its quirks, but so that it's still more available to the drivers. Because this one I will say was, I mean, as you said, it was almost getting a bit ridiculous with RA Club and Evan spinning out, trying to see if the race is down to whoever makes the least mistakes, but everyone's making a mistake every other lap, then it almost falls into a spot of comedy. But yeah.
That's fair enough to say, Kiram. Of course, we got plenty of time to refine the cars for the Spooky Night. So that's a fortunate thing about running 2 races here, so we can make sure things run a little bit better next time. The oval looked pretty good. We'll be sure to put work into it. Is there anything else you want to say before we move on to Dakota?
No, I don't have anything else to say.
Well, congratulations, Giram, on winning both of today's road course features. We're going to move on to a driver that unexpectedly, I think, managed to get himself a podium, not just a podium, a top 2. So let's get a word out of Dakota. So, how'd the race go for you today?
You cut out. What did you say?
How'd the race go for you today, Dakota?
Just struggled. I mean, it was just I was kind of just fighting the traction out of the corners all race, and actually there was 2 spins that I had that you didn't catch. So I spun with like 10 to go, and I thought, oh, I just threw away this podium, and then those two made their mistakes again, and I think it was like the first lap I spun out, I hit the grass, and that's why I went from 4th down to like 7th, and then after that caution saved me. That first caution really saved me, but I guess it pays to be lucky and halfway decent, so I'll take it. But the cars themselves, I mean, I found them to be incredibly fun to drive. I don't drive road courses. I don't do road courses. I think this is my second road course race ever. So, it was a lot of fun. Trying to challenge myself to try and just be better, be faster, be as good as Kieran, Evan, and R8. I mean, geez, I mean, I was a second off of them the whole race. I couldn't get within to a second of their fastest laps. So, but the cars are fun to drive. I do feel like they're a little unforgiving, but overall, I think if we're gonna do stuff like this, I think the cars do need to have a little bit of difficulty to drive. So I'm not necessarily upset about how difficult they were to drive, but they were extremely difficult to drive. So I think if that could be reeled in a little bit, we could still have them be difficult to drive, but not to the point where, you know, great drivers are wrecking them. I think it'd be a pretty good spot, because then we would have more intense battles, more fun battles, because it was kind of after like 15 laps, it did kind of become a walkover. So, but I had a lot of fun. I think the cars were a lot of fun to drive, just a little too difficult. Just kind of proud of myself for actually doing this. I did not. I was expecting myself to probably DNF this race via doing something stupid, but finishing second, I mean, that's more than what I was ever expecting out of a road course race. So that was my thoughts.
All right. Well, we got a couple of ovals coming up in Michigan over in the next 2 weeks. We're doing Berlin followed by Owasso. So I know that that's a bit more up to your pace. So any thoughts going into the next 2 weeks potentially?
I mean, well, obviously getting back to the ovals will be, you know, my excitement point, because I love racing ovals, and I've never been a road course guy, never have been, never will be. Ovals have always been my thing. So, getting back to the ovals, getting back to feeling those out again will be really nice. Regret not racing last night. That really sucked, but family comes first. So, just hoping next couple races are really exciting, and hoping that hoping everything goes good. So, thank you.
All right. Well, thank you there, Dakota. We're now going to talk to the RI Club, and they've made a rare entry. They brought out the American Ferrari, so we got to hear that V12 scream. The RI Club, what happened today's race? There's a lot.
It's nice to have the V12 ROX mods running again, but yeah, with the usual race times, I don't see myself doing this again. Maybe SNGP if that runs at the same time, but I'm really not a fan of track loans.
All right, so we noticed you were spinning a lot there. It's kind of you and Evan both having a lot of issues today. If you could bring me through what happened.
Well, I do think Evan had more pace, at least in terms of having more seat time in the ROX mod. Of course, track loans not being my strong suit, and I think it really showed. So I did see Evan go straight one lap into the tire barrier at turn 1, and I don't know what happened there, but
Oh, I know what
I was
happened.
I was getting unlucky with the bumps. I was touching the wall, getting unlucky with that, and then one time I clipped my rear wheel on the entry into the final corner, which was kind of stupid. I wasn't paying attention, and my last spin, I think I just, I tried keeping the slide, not going off the throttle to maybe save it, and it didn't work.
Yeah,
Can I add something real
Mhm,
quick?
mhm.
So he was saying that he saw Evan go straight off on turn 1 because I did that twice my last 2 laps. If the way that we were entering the first corner, we were going so wide over those curbs, there was a specific spot that if you hit it, it just your car wouldn't turn at all unless you got completely off the brakes. There was something with the curbing and the way we were entering the corner, and I figured that out like the last 2 laps of the race. That's where that came from.
All right. Well, thank you there, Dakota. And all right, Club, you still managed to get at least a podium today. Got one. We know coming up next is a bit of your natural class. That is the Stock I4s. Coming up in a few hours. Anything you want to talk about coming to the Stock I4 race, if there's anything?
Well, I hope Unk can show what he could do in 2024, but I doubt I still have that sort of skill in the stock I4, but who knows?
All right. Well, best of luck with the Stock I4s. Thank you for coming by today's race. Congratulations on the podium. We're gonna see who's next. I don't think Evan stayed, so
Yeah.
no, he's out. So that leaves us with Connor and I believe Raph. All right. So let's get Connor out. So Connor, today kind of just a bit of a filler race. Not a bad points race, 5th place. But what exactly happened in today's race for you, Connor?
Well, wasn't really like wanting to race, to be honest. Mainly did it for the points, like you were saying. But I'm not very happy with my performance. I mean, overall, I feel like I did pretty well. There's definitely some things I could have done better. Fell a lap down, which it's alright. It's a road course. I'm not very good at them. I'm still happy I got to finish and not get like disqualified or something. I don't remember what you said about not making it past lap 27 or something, but I managed to do it and finish the race, so I'm pretty happy. Definitely spun out a lot though, but yeah, pretty good race.
Good job on at least making it to the finish again. These survival points or the survival races are great for points. Hopefully that'll help you close down the gap with Dabcat.
Hopefully, if well, actually, next week in
Next week is
Berlin.
Berlin.
Well,
Yeah.
so
We got
excited for that.
a couple of Michigan tracks coming up. I know that is your home races.
Oh yeah.
What are your thoughts going into racing back in Michigan?
Oh, I'm so excited. I've been waiting for Berlin to be like the next race since I started racing again. Hopefully it's a good race. And I need Evan to show me how to run it though.
Most certainly. We wish you the best of luck with the race coming up at Berlin. At least you made it to the finish. And I believe you also made a Stock I4 entry as well. So, what's going on with
Yeah, I
that?
did. Well, I'm excited for that race. And hopefully I do good.
All
I
right.
mean, it's dirt, so it's gonna be my first dirt race in SLC, so that's gonna be interesting. But should be fun.
Good luck with the Stock I4 race, Connor.
Yes.
We're going to talk to Raph now. All right, so Raph, this is your first time racing. I will say congratulations on finishing the race. That is, again, actually quite the achievement at this track. You chose a very difficult track as a first race. But how are you doing?
I mean, I'm all right. I gotta say, that, like, wait, give me a second.
Yeah, you're fine.
What's after Owasso?
Oxford Plains, hopefully. If
Is
not,
that an oval?
Kalamazoo.
Cool.
So if I plan to get odds for I plan to make odds for planes in those few weeks. The emergency track is going to be Kalamazoo.
Alright.
So
Fun racing's coming up then.
yep. I do know that'll actually be we will plan to run the midgets on Kalamazoo in a couple of weeks as the ROTS mods get out into Europe for a couple I think like about a month. I think they'll be in Europe for about a month out, and then in that time there will be a couple of interesting creek midget races still in the States.
Good, good. I'm
Yep.
not excited for all the road courses, but
Just learn how to turn right, man. It's not that hard.
I actually want to see what the next road
See,
course race
see,
is.
in Australia we have our major road course series, so I know how to turn right. It's just the reverse of left.
I've never turned right in my life until today.
Oh, actually, the next
Same.
road course race is Misano.
Oh.
So that's a new road course.
Oh, ouch! You guys was wow.
That'll be in
These
4 weeks.
youngins are about to see my 2024 stock i4 exploits.
Untitled
is here.
Oh wait, Raph is back. All right, Raph.
Guys.
What happened in today's race? Good.
I was gonna say, but I got interrupted because like some real life stuff, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I decided to wait until the interview to say to like just say that the car is really fun to drive. I think it was Pyro who said that it was a fun car to drive, and honestly, I gotta agree with him because like I didn't really hear other people say that because like I had to go like in and out with like my PC to like do some other stuff. But yeah, I think the car is fun to drive, and although I didn't have like quite the results that I wanted, I'm so happy that I got the opportunity to do this. I'm so happy that I managed to like use a bit of my free time to just like have fun and drive, and like you said, finish the race because like to be honest, I couldn't really do anything else. But it is what it is. You said that Berlin was going to be the next race, so I'm actually looking forward to that. Um, I'd like to see how I do on the ovals. Like, the road courses are like, they're not good. I don't have like a lot of experience on road courses anymore. It's like we haven't really raced them anymore. So yeah,
All right. Good luck coming up to the next race. We actually have another feature coming up. You can still race that too if you want. There should be plenty of cars available. That'll be the stock i4s racing at 4 p.m. So about 3 hours from now.
explain like the template plate stuff and how do I if I can make my own car. I don't
Okay.
know.
I'll give you a template. There's still time to drop the templates in. So that
Robo,
Thanks
why
for
is the
huh?
why is the race so far after ROX mods?
I was expecting the Rotsma race to take a lot longer. And I was expecting to have to develop a lot longer. So I would have if I knew.
Hey, don't flame him for that. Flame him for driving a Mini Cooper.
Just let's just blame DirecTV.
I wish I could have.
Typically, my internet's the one that goes up.
Yeah, I wish I could have. I probably would have moved it back if I had thought about it more. But it's kind of hatched up last minute, so I was thinking out when I was setting up the event, I was low key thinking I was gonna have to make changes to the track, but I've made every change I need to make, so we're pretty much good.
I mean, these kids are unlucky. I'm ready to stay up till 1 a.m.
Well, I would actually no, I wouldn't race this noble. But like, I've already been up all night, so I'm done. I'm happy. I got my 2 road course wins.
Yeah, whatever. Show off. You're only good at track long.
Bragger.
Shut the fuck up. What color's your championship?
You know I'm right.
What color is your championship?
I'm RP Season 12 WP Class Championship Team. That ring a bell?
Yeah, fair enough. Well, you did beat me in that. Fucking Twin beat me in that race.
Yeah.
And you were the owner. You
I
weren't
didn't-
driving.
Yeah, I didn't drive at all.
Right.
All right.
Onk is too tired for
Well,
this row racing shit.
thank you to everyone that showed up for today's race. Tough luck for Mats. It's been a while since the last flip, but that guardrail, I think he flipped over on the guardrail
Jesus.
on the back straight. It's infamous. I think I remember it was either Jack or Twin DNFing in a similar way by trying to use it to hit the chicane the right way. So that happens. It's happened before, and it'll probably happen again. So once again, thanks to everyone that ran, and we're gonna start working on the map. It's set up for the stock I4s, and that will close out the Patriot Grand Prix. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back in a few hours.